So Richard, you had an experience while you were out here. Why don't you tell us what happened, man?
So I got up really early in the morning. It was cold out. And I came out here to use the bathroom. And I was right about here. And I noticed a really huge black, what I thought was a shadow, just behind that little tree there. So I kept moving and looking to see if it would move, and it wouldn't move. So I decided to walk, and I kept looking, and I got to right about where this rock is. And I was looking and ducking down, and it wasn't moving. So I turned and I looked back at the camper, and then I looked back and it was still there. And my first thought was it was a bear. That's why I walked closer, because I wanted to try and get it to move, but it wouldn't move. So I didn't feel comfortable going any further. So I just turned around and walked away. And then later I woke Kyle up, and we came out, and I told him just what happened here. And he came down over here. And I thought the trail was here, but the trail actually goes off to the side. So we came over this way, and Kyle got in that spot, and he walked over this way, and I was like, it's right here. And he said, well, there's a big hole here. And I said, well, it took up from this tree to over here. I mean, it was huge. And I was standing up there, and he's like, I don't think it was a bear. And I said, well, from standing up there, I said, what was that? And he's like, I don't know, but it's pretty solid, and you can almost feel. So he stood in it, and then he went like this, right in this impression. That's really hard compared to the rest of it. And he went like this to take another step, and I was like, right there. That was about the height. It was top of his head. Now this is a pretty deep hole. Mm-hmm. For me to see it up there and see him. So whatever it was came out from there, but it was definitely a really huge black spot that took up a very tall space.
Pretty good vantage point from
Let me go up to, and you can see that's a perfect spot, correct? And here's where I was. And you're nothing compared to what that spot was. Even if you bent over, it filled that whole area.
What do you think we are, 15, 20 yards apart?
Kyle walked it off, it was 30 feet.
Wow. That's close. Sweet.